29th Sunday in Ordinary Time, Cycle B. The Community's Action in Solidarity and Association Jesus Solidarity are inviting you to listen to the living Gospel. Let us meditate on the Gospel according to Mark chapter 10, verses 35 to 45, commented on by Father Patxi Loidi in the voice of Brother Balaan. Proclamation of the Holy Gospel according to Saint Mark. James and John, the sons of Zebedee, came to Jesus and said to him, "Teacher, we want you to do for us whatever we ask of you." He replied, "What do you wish me to do for you?" They answered him, "Grant that in your glory we may sit one at your right and the other at your left." Jesus said to them, "You do not know what you are asking. Can you drink the cup that I drink, or be baptized with the baptism with which I am baptized?" They said to him, "We can." Jesus said to them, "The cup that I drink you will drink, and with the baptism with which I am baptized you will be baptized. But to sit at my right or at my left is not mine to give, but it is for those whom it has been prepared." When the 10 heard this, they became indignant at James and John. Jesus summoned them and said to them, "You know that those who are recognized as rulers over the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones make their authority over them felt. But it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you will be your servant. Whoever wishes to be first among you will be the slave of all. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." The Gospel of the Lord. Father Patxi's Commentary. Friends of the Living Gospel, today's passage has a tremendous strength, and it has two aspects, one on mutual relations, the other on authority. Both refer to the Church. The relationships of those who follow Jesus must be directed by humble service. They do not have to be of competence and prestige. They should not be marked by the ambition of some people and the indignation of others. They do not have to consist of struggles between similar ambitions, sometimes manifest and hidden. An ecclesial authority must also be governed by service and mercy. It should not be exercised with dominion in the style of political society of that time and of the present time. But ambition has not left the Church. There are many heirs to the sons of Zebedee, making a career out of the Church still present today. Scandals, which previously could be hidden, are coming to light today. And not only pederasty, but ambitions and intrigues, which are no less scandalizing, as well as the obscurity of some decisions, lack of explanations, the attempts at conformity with censorships included. And we do not discard the lay people who work in the Church, because many times the vices of the clergy are also stuck with them. All the apostleships had the ambitions of the sons of Zebedee. That's why they were outraged at the sons. The phrases of Jesus are compelling. We have read them in previous Gospels. Whoever wants to be great among you let him be your servant, and whoever wants to be the first, let him become your slave. Will we learn this someday? And isn't it valid to change the word slave into server, as some do, due to the harshness of the word slave? The words that Jesus uses are servant and slave. Let's not correct him. Can this teaching be applied to political life? Yes, with appropriate adaptation. For this, people with political positions need to change their heart, from greed to detachment, from domination to democracy, from lack of principles and a frivolous word to a sense of responsibility, and from democracy only to democracy with justice. And it would not hurt if the church is to assume the spirit of democracy, which has Christian roots and is based on the absolute value of the human person. All believers need strong conversion to realize this gospel in our relationships, starting with the family. Prayers. Patience. The limitless patience of the Lord. If we do not put bandage on our eyes, we would blush with the full range of the colors of the rainbow. But it only makes us exclaim, "How obtuse are those disciples! Didn't he tell them the same words 1,000 times? Didn't he put a child in the middle, pointing to them the way?" That's the limit of our mind's search, and we don't blush, and we remain wide and full with beatific smile. We don't understand you. We know by heart that you changed the roles and you became the servant of your people. We know that on a memorable night, you were on your knees before each one of them. We know that you gave them the same lesson one day and the other, the first, the last. And today, we see you almost apologizing to the Zebedees because it was not your mission to give the first positions. We know so many things about you. But there's a very big hole in our wisdom. We know everything with our mind. We do not know everything with the heart. Your gospel is only understood when it is tested. Such tenderness from you when you tell them humbly, your relationships must not be this way. The darkness is ours when we only look at their blindness. How to grace the sheep. So much sweetness in his words. When he says, "Between you it should not be like that." But when I dive under the surface, I feel that those words are below a powerful current of horizontality, enveloping me like a powerful hug and telling me, "Not like that, not like that. You, in the shepherding, cannot be like that." As the most humble sheep of the flock, the ones in the last place, I would like them to be the ones to guide my flock, our flock. And he emphasized the word "our." And I kept thinking that he did not want to allude to the way he himself led his flock, with a powerful hand, made of heart, with a rod of mercy, more than a command, with service, not that of a kind master, but of the servant, with a variety of opinions within the fold, without censorship or judgment or anathemas. The power of the world subjugates their people. That must not happen in our house. And he kept silent with a sigh.